The
Honourable Dr. Wayne Mapp.
Mr Speaker, on behalf of the New Zealand Defence Force and the Ministry of Defence, I wish also to express my sympathy and condolences to the family of Corporal Doug Grant and especially to his wife Tina and their two young children and also to his wider family. Mr Speaker, Corporal Grant's loss is deeply felt throughout the Defence Force, but especially amongst his closest comrades in the New Zealand Special Air Service. Corporal Grant died serving his country. He was in the midst of the rescue of members of the British Council in Kabul. They were ultimately rescued, and his family have the thanks of the British Council and of Prime Minister Cameron for his heroic endeavours in this regard. Corporal Grant served our country for 21 years in the New Zealand Army, firstly in the Hierarchy Regiment, then in the infantry, and then in the engineers. In fact, he actually built the family home. But his greatest commitment was to the Special Air Service, where he served from 1997 through to 2003, and then again most recently, at not such a young age in fact, of 41 this year. He knew full well the risks that he was undertaking. To join the Special Air Service requires the utmost dedication and perseverance. Only the best get through. They are the elite of the New Zealand Army. They are assigned the most difficult of roles. And as we have heard, he had wanted to join the SAS from his teenage years. And his personal characteristics of resilience and resolution meant that he succeeded in this most difficult trial of character. He was a man who lived life to the full, knowing full well the risks he was undertaking. The New Zealand Special Air Service has been deployed to Afghanistan on 3 separate occasions, in 2001, in 2004, and most recently now from 2009. Corporal Grant had served twice in Afghanistan, as well as in Timor-Leste and in Bosnia. He believed in the mission, keeping New Zealand safe from terrorism and giving the Afghan people and their government the ability to join the broader family of nations as a responsible nation. Clearly, this is a difficult challenge, but real progress is being made. Corporal Grant was in fact helping the Afghan Police Crisis Response Unit to play its part in an improved Afghan government. Mr Speaker, the loss of Corporal Grant is a reminder to everyone in this House of the cost of war. Governments make the decisions to deploy our young men and women on dangerous operations, but it is they and their families who actually pay the price. And each life is precious. Today we mourn the loss of Corporal Doug Grant, lest we forget.
The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. The contrary opinion, no. The ayes have it. The Honourable Simon Power.